One unfortunate thing I think that's happening with a lot of people impacted by this group, one of the things I want to continue figuring out how in these videos and what we're doing to help this problem that I'm seeing is this group is coming to people with this perception that they are the Bible. They represent God and the Bible. And then they're chewing them up and spitting them out. And then they're leaving the people with just this complete inability to think about God or the Bible without associating it with all these terrible, terrible things. And that is one of the most frustrating things for somebody like me, who I look at the Bible and my thoughts about who God is, and I'm seeing this entirely different picture than what the WMSCOG has painted, but they're using, it's like, in my mind, it's like they're using our book, and it just seems so unfair and so frustrating. And I think it's just a problem that I want to, and other believers need to continue to learn how to help members who have been damaged by this group see that what their experiences were, what their thoughts are right now about the Bible and about God, are not accurate depictions of what the Bible actually teaches. It's like if I have stomach flu and I, years ago I had stomach flu and I ate chili and ended up, this is kind of disturbing and gross, but I threw it all up. And ever since then, I can't look at chili the same way because of that experience. I associate chili with throwing up, but that's not really fair to chili. Like, chili has nothing to do with throwing up. It was this bug that was inside of my stomach, this other issue. And it just so happened that chili got unfairly thrown into the mix. And so I think people impacted by this group in any way, you have to learn to disassociate the Bible and thoughts about God from this group, because plain and simple, this group does not, its teachings about who Jesus is, about what he taught, are so far removed from what the reality of who he is and who he taught, that there's really no, Jesus is unrecognizable within the WMSCOG. The God of the WMSCOG is just so far removed from what the God of the Bible is, that there's no connection there. And I would just hope that people would think objectively about that as it sounds like you have, as you transition out of this group, to think about that, to realize that, I'll say this one last thing that I think is a helpful analogy for me. It's kind of like lottery. If you think about the lottery, if you think about faith in God being like a lottery ticket, the fact that there's fake lottery tickets out there, people might get a fake lottery ticket and they might have all these experiences with it. They might have, that fake lottery ticket might provoke actual real experiences of joy and like elation and excitement and all these things. But when you find out it's fake, it could you might then just throw out the whole lottery as a whole and say, well, it's all just a sham. It's all just junk. But the fact that there's fake lottery tickets doesn't change the fact that there's a real lottery ticket out there where those experiences are actually based in reality. They're based in something that's real and true. And so if you've been somebody who's experienced the pain of having a fake lottery ticket, don't throw out the whole lottery system based on that.